Hey, I'm Matt from MattLaneFitness. Personal trainer answers your questions. Today I got Holden Hardman back on with me again.
Wow, what a time to be alive.
Thanks for being here, buddy. In this video series, Holden finds some Reddit questions and fires them away, anything to do with personal training. I've never seen these questions. Before we dive into the video, be sure to hit the subscribe button and the notification bell. That way, every time we put out a video, you're going to know about it.
And also make sure to check out the Better Than Yesterday Everyday podcast. It's Matt's podcast. They talk about all types of health and wellness and great stuff like that. I was even on an episode, so you can hear me talk about stuff. All right, let's go ahead and jump into the questions.
Let's do it.
Number one. Plan to start a month-long mini cut on Monday to curb a dirty bulk, but have had to take 2 consecutive weeks off the gym, holiday, then chest infection. Would it be beneficial to have a bulking maintenance week with lifting to restore any mild strength loss prior to caloric deficit?
Yeah, it sounds like a really good idea. You're doing a mini cut because you're wanting to cut down on the fat, but if it's a mini cut, that means that you're still worried about your strength gains. So yeah, I think that's fine if you've had a 2-week downtime, sure.
Cool. All right, number 2. Is it normal for weight gain to be inconsistent, difficult to track while on a bulk? I weigh myself same time every morning after the bathroom and then take an average measurement of every week. 1 week it said I gained 1.2 pounds, the next week literally 0. Should I be concerned and consider raising calories, or is this normal?
I think it depends on so many factors as to why your weight is fluctuating. It's completely normal. I swing 2 pounds a day at times. It's just so dependent. It really boils down to how many calories you're taking in, what you're doing, your environment. I'm in Florida. I sweat my butt off a lot, so that means that I perspire more. Don't read too much into it. Stay with a certain amount of calories. Try to stick to the same foods if you're worried about the actual weight or fat. Stay with it. And then tweak it as time goes. The longer that you're eating the same thing, same calories, the more accurate results you're going to get. Also, don't let the scale be the only measurement of how you're doing, how you're looking, how you're feeling.
I'm struggling with my bench press form, and no matter how many videos I watch or threads I read, I cannot seem to fix it. I always feel like my form is off. What should I do? I go to a basic chain fitness gym, and there aren't any people to seek advice or support from. Should I just stop focusing on 100% form and lift the weight? I'm not looking to be a power lifter or even lift super numbers. I just want a nice physique.
I'd almost have to see this because it depends on, there's so many things with a movement that can be correct or incorrect, but you sound like myself and it sounds like you're overthinking it, especially if you're not trying to become a power lifter, because a power lifter is somebody that masters the movement to move the numbers up. So unless you're having major pain or something like that, I mean, it sounds like you've done your homework. Don't overthink it. Just do the movement and be smart with the weight.
They threw in a thing here saying I have nobody to have support from. This might be a little thing for me, but you could always record yourself, set up your phone, record your form, and then just tweak it from there so you can see yourself and then go from there.
Yeah, and I find that hard to believe. If you're here on YouTube, there are plenty of people like myself that have instructed how to do the bench press. Seriously, check it out on YouTube.
I usually go to the gym when I wake up without eating breakfast. I eat when I'm done with the workout. Is that bad for me?
That's not bad. I think it's very dependent upon your goals. If you're trying to be a power lifter, some people feel that performance is hindered if you lift on an empty stomach. So that's kind of dependent. However, no, it's not a bad thing.
This person goes, people who squat outside the rack, why?
Well, some people would say some people that curl inside the rack, why? I don't know why.
Is there any downside to doing close grip pull-ups? I feel like I get better bicep activation, and for me at least, close grip pull-ups are easier than regular pull-ups. By close grip, I mean that my hands are touching each other, or at least close.
Yeah, you're creating more center of gravity the closer your hands come together. So the farther apart they are, the tougher it is, and the more muscles you have to recruit. There's nothing wrong with it. You're just working certain muscles as compared to being out here.
Is there any downside to doing close grip pull-ups?
If you stuck to that forever, then you might have some muscles that are more developed than others. But no, I mean, there's nothing like super dramatic and wrong about it. No.
Would you, as far as muscle, would you say that it's better to do kind of further apart than close grip if there's going to be certain muscles that aren't activated?
I'd do both if I were you.
Oh, okay.
Alternate them.
People who go to the gym 5 days a week, There's a question specifically for those people. How many workout clothes do you own? And if you don't have easy access to washing machines, how often do you wash? Sorry, this isn't, if it's not fitness related enough, I'm just confused since I'm trying to do laundry every 2 weeks. The only problem so far is the workout stuff. Buying 2 weeks worth of sports bras and bottoms is going to break the bank. So it seems like a logistical clothes question.
This is a different one, and this is a woman. So I don't really know what's the appropriate time frame to wash a sports bra. If it's like T-shirts and whatnot, I mean,
I guess you'd have to have just 2 weeks of clothes.
Yeah.
If you're gonna only wash 2 days.
Yeah, I would have, a total of 10. I'm an animal. If I was a woman, I'd be disgusting.
Yeah.
I would not have.
You're disgusting now.
Yes, I am. So.
Yeah. Unless you go to the laundry more than once every 2 weeks.
Yeah.
It's got to suck, though, because I'm imagining this person is like in the city or something and they don't have their own washing machine. How do you guys keep your back shoved into the bench on a bench press? I use the cue of pushing away from the opposite side of the room for leg drive, but I sort of end up just sliding up the bench. What is a leg drive?
Leg drive helps like a lot of stability and for you to get the bar off of your chest rather than just having your legs limp. It sort of keeps your whole body rock hard. What kind of bench are you using? So you want to bring those feet up underneath you and don't think too much about the leg drive. I'm learning powerlifting as we speak, and I've realized that leg drive is good, but it's not everything. If you're using so much leg drive that you're driving your body up, it's too much leg drive.
All right, I think there's just one more left. What do you do if your trainer is always late / cancels your sessions? I like working out with him since he gets my goals, and we were doing boxing, but he's flaking out these last few months. I changed trainers, but the only trainer in our gym who I think matches my goals made a comment once about how I shouldn't lift something too heavy so I won't bulk up. And I don't know if that was a joke or serious view of this. So the question is, what do I do if my trainer is always late and constantly canceling and being flaky?
There is a billion trainers out there. You're looking at one. I mean, there's online trainers. Hi.
MattLaneFitness.com.
Yeah, I mean, it sounds like you need a new trainer. You're not important in that trainer's eyes, and your education is extremely important. And also, try different trainers. I'm not the only personal trainer in the world. I don't know it all, so there's differences of opinions. It sounds like you need a new trainer.
He also said there's doesn't really have a lot of other people to choose from. So would you recommend maybe like online training specifically in this guy's case?
Yeah, online training will tap you into a numerous amount of possibilities. You can go to trainerize.com and there is a lot of trainers that you can get online. So maybe it's not the piece that you need somebody in person. Maybe you just need some guidance. And actually with my coaching, it's the same deal. Inside my app, there's instructional videos. I mean, there's many options out there. Check out trainerize.com. There are trainers there.
Or MattLaneFitness.com.
Yeah, or MattLaneFitness. Yeah, we're here.
And I got one here.
Link in description.
Again, make sure to check out the Better Than Yesterday Everyday podcast where Matt and Jenna talk about health and wellness. There will be a link down in the description below. That's all for me.
I'll also put a YouTube card at the end.
And subscribe to me, youtube.com/Holden Hardman.
Check out Holden Hardman.
All right, that's it.
You don't have to be perfect at this answering fitness questions thing. Just try to be better than yesterday.
Every day.
What he said.